among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Jeremy Grant and Fernie Simons out there with Brogdon. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. Driving to the basket. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
An athletic drive by Brogdon, charging in fast there before the defense has a chance to react.
Edwards against Simon. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
With the floater. Here's Edwards. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Passes it to Brogdon. About a minute played so far here in the first. And it's Grant in the corner. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this.
Now, here's Simon. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm. You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Conley against Brogdon. Dishes it to Ayton. Pass to Simons. Back to Ayton. Clock at 6. Grant goes in, and the dunk by Grant.
Tough to stop Jeremy from getting to the rim off the bounce. That's a great play.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers, trailing by 2. McDaniels defending. Here's Grant. Lays it up off the glass.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
And not known for his ball handling, Edwards showing, though, he has got some skills.
Brogdon against Conley. Kicks it out to Grant. And the 3 ball is good. Grant's got 7 points in the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Towns in the corner. The pass to McDaniels. Shoots. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And Ayton throws it down.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
And Minnesota has possession. The Blazers getting the bucket. And here's Edwards from the arc. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Had the space there, but it's offline. To end the run. They grab their own miss. Pass to Towns. A second chance effort, and he makes good on the layup. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Here's Sharp. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers lead by 3. And Wilt. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. 4 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything.
Henderson passes to Williams. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards, and he drives in, and finished off by Edwards.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
Nice move. Gobert with the block. Conley for 3. Connects from three-point range. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Out to Edwards. Outside, Towns. A three-pointer off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on Saturday.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. The Trailblazers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greggy was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Henderson with a screen on Towns. Out to Henderson. Crosses over. Murray outside. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. There's a screen. Puts up a deep 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out to Edwards. McDaniels in the post. Murray on him. That's tipped. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
Edwards with it. Now Henderson defending. Outside Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Excellent D there from Williams.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Anderson looking it over. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Conley against Henderson. Here's Kamara. Still scoreless. Pass to Sharp. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. Sharp's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Portland.
Sharp has proven to be a consistent range shooter. He can knock these down.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Conley against Henderson. And Gobert gets to Conley. To end the drought, he takes it up and lays it in. That's 7 points for Mike Conley.
No, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
For 3, Edwards. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Portland out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Grant. Then there's Ayton. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family, but you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
Brogdon with it, guarded now by Morris. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Crafty move, and the slam dunk by Simons.
The first step quickness is up there for Anthony Simons.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Morris inside. He is guarded by Brogdon. Reed kicks to Morris. Drives to the hoop, and the shot is good. Morris has got his first 2 points.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Grant. Basket good. Grant's got the lead back up to 10 now for Portland.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 3-pointer, Simons. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Oh, wise words. Thank you. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Trailblazers leading by 11. Henderson outside. Pass to Sharp. They set the screen, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Sharp. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Gets the contact, stays focused, and Sharp made sure he finished the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Towns for three. It's good from long range. Towns has got 9.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Henderson against Conley. Pass to Kamare. The kick out to Williams. Here's the dish to Murray. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Here's McDaniels, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And Williams with the stuff.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Edwards, that's good.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Kamare. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 10.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And here they go. Williams inside. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's Grant that time on the assist from Brogdon. Grant's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Trailblazers. Here's Conley. Softly drops in the floater.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
Trailblazers leading by 10. That's a 2 from Simons. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 10-point game.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Simons from outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. Conley into the lane. And good that time.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Here's Brogdon. Gobert with the block. Oh, and there's a foul on the shot here. Officials catching the contact on the attempt. So he'll have 2 shots at the line coming up here. And that one falls for Mike Conley. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Simons with a screen on Towns. Grant goes in, and the dunk by Grant.
Hey, if it's working for you, why stop? They've been calling Grant's number all night.
Towns, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists tonight. Trailblazers leading by 3. A 3. And it's Simons missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And finished off by Edwards.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Here's Brogdon. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And what an effort from Brogdon on the play, doing whatever it takes to find the basket they needed.
The pass to McDaniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2. Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in, and so he hits both.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Grant for 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. For Minnesota, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Grant surveying the D. Back to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. There's the screen. Passes it to Sharp. No one near him. And he nails that one right through the net. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. side, Towns. Gobert in the corner. Out to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Conley the pass to McDaniels to take the lead, and it's Conley penetrating. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Towns with the steal. Here's Edwards finding the lane. Yes!
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Simons up top. Simons with the screen on Conley. Here's Sharp. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Temple in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Barnes. Drops in the 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Towns for 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
You know, looking at Towns, you really don't expect that kind of range. You better think again, though.
Pass to Barnes. With the drive. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
And it's McDaniels off the drive.
I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Barrett, kicks it to Quickly. The 3 from Barnes, drains the triple. Barnes has got 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Temple, covered by Towns. Temple, the pass to Olynyk. Clock at 6. The 3, Barrett. Rebound, Minnesota.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's McDaniels. Gobert passes to Towns. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
A defensive stalwart, McDaniels, causing a turnover there. Jaden affects the game on this end of the floor quite nicely.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Shot is good by Edwards.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Quickly on the take. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Towns can't get it to go.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the paint. Pass to Temple. 4-3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Olynyk. That one's good for 2. Olynyk's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Outside Conley. 43 seconds left to play in the first. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Towns can't get it to go. The Raptors with a lead. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barrett can't hit.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Trent outside. There's the steal.
Let's go.
And that one's good from Conley.
The legs of Conley, they work just fine getting out there on that break.
The drive by Brown, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Free throw good. Brown. Conley with the ball. Got it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Dick with a miss. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Now here's Brown. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Now here's Towns, and he drives in. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 5 points. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
First personal foul.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
The Timberwolves trail. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Dick with a miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And here's Edwards outside. Balled in by Brown. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Into the lane. Trent for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
Pass to Dick, and stolen by Gobert. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
And Clark, when Karl-Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Toronto has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And here's Brown for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter. To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Trent from long range. Pirtle, the pass to Brown. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Towns. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Cuts off the pass. Conley with the ball. Brown's there. The kick out to Edwards. Brown with the steal. There's 48 seconds left in the second. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Conley passes to Towns. Pirtle with the block. And he recovers it. McDaniels against Trent. McDaniels can't hit. Toronto has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Brown. Launches it. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. The shot by Conley, no good. Outside, Brown. Here's Pirtle. Takes it inside. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Raptors out in front, up 8. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It has been quite a game for Bruce Brown.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So for the Raptors right now, Kelly Olynyk is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Temple in at the 2 guard. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. For 3, Barrett. And no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Alexander Walker. And that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Morris deciding where to go with it. Clock at 4. Here's Alexander Walker. That shot off. Oh, Olynyk with some nice D. Toronto's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Connects from downtown. Temple's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The shot by Olynyk, no good for Minnesota. They've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. To the inside. Morris passes to Reed. Here's Minot. The crossover, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Temple. 3-pointer off the mark.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
Offensive board. Alexander Walker, the pass to Morris. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Barnes. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Raptors have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Temple. The offensive rebound. Pass to Barnes. Second chance shot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 12 points.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Here's Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Anderson. From downtown. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer, and he'll head to the line. That one on Barnes.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ, it's about feel, understanding, gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
Here's Edwards. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 12.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And the basket by Brown.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
For 3, Conley sends it home from 3-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. And here's Brown for 3. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McDaniels. Gets an open look and hits it. There's 48 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Dick. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the 3rd. And here's Edwards outside. Conley looking for an opening. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brown driving inside, and he converts the layup. Brown's got 18. Anderson against McDaniels. Anderson can't get it to go. Trent, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Trent, over McDaniels.
Excellent defense from McDaniels. Jaden's length and activity, really a problem.
That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Raptors out in front, leading by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Fires in the triple. Quickly's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Edwards can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The three is up. And it's Temple missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. This one for 3. And Conley with the 3. Conley's got 22 points.
Yeah, there are nights where Conley has to do it himself. And that's a sign of a veteran point guard, knowing when you have to take over.
Now here's Quickly. Puts it up. No good there.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Edwards. And there's the drive. He nails it, and we're tied.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Pass to Quickly. Outside Barrett. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Quickly from outside. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Left side Conley. Outside Edwards. From the arc. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And there's the screen. Pass to Temple. There's the 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Shot's good by Towns.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to Quickly, and stolen by Gobert. For 3, Conley. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Here's Temple. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Stolen by Quickly. Inside, and stolen by Gobert. Here's the 3. Quickly with a rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Pass to Temple. Fires the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They've led by as much as 10. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Conley passes to Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
The second one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. And Toronto has possession.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible. And hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all. Big time delivery. Go, go, go Bear. No need to rush that play right there. That's called giving away a possession.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? We'll see. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. And
athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Garrett Temple, Barnes out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. And it's Quickly missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ayton, the pass to Simons. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Grant surveying the D. Brogdon outside. Takes it inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Really good angle of attack there for Brogdon. Just saw a little angle and took it.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
And the Raptors with the ball. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. There's the pick. Here's Quickly. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Sweet shooting touch from the confident guard. Quickly's role is to score as often as possible.
The kick out to Simons. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Simons has got 6 points.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Here's Brogdon. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. And it's Grant in the corner. To the paint. Here's Walker. Shoots it. And again, it's Portland converting.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Temple. Passes it to Barrett. Barnes kicks to Temple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. Offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. The kick out to Walker. Barnes against Brogdon. Grant outside. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And the Raptors with the ball, following Jeremy Grant's 3. Temple finds Olynyk. Toronto working the ball around now. Barrett wide open. He fires. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And getting in there quickly to crash the glass.
Portland leading by 9. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Grant sets a screen for Brogdon, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And the slashing lefty, R.J. Barrett. Brent always looking to go downhill.
Yeah, and that's his strength, literally. As he improves as a perimeter player, that's going to help him out. But, man, that strength and his ability to go through guys, it's special.
Now, here's Simons. He's got 6. Outside to Brogdon. And he bangs it home with one hand.
At 6'5", Brogdon capable of getting up there. We don't see it all that often, but a nice dunk.
Barnes, down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Portland has possession. They have a 9-point lead. Grant goes in. At the beginning of his career, Grant was more of a role playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
And no question, he just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points, has even developed that three ball to become a multi-level scorer.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. Look, they're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Trailblazers up 11. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after it.
At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then there's Murray. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Kamare in at power forward. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Pirtle kicks to Trent. Brown outside. They get it back. The pass to McDaniels. They shoot again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Shaedon Sharp picks one up. Raptors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Raptors trail by 9. There's Brown with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Henderson, no one around him. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Stepped up and knocked it down with confidence. Henderson one-upping his opponent.
And it's Trent off the drive. And yes, it's good. Trent's got his first points in this one.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Murray, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Here's Sharp. He takes it in. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 6. Greg talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Murray outside. Pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Kamare. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Good pass from the 2-guard Sharp, solid at finding his open man.
McDaniels. And the 3 off target. Portland's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Anderson looking it over. Down low. Williams kicks to Anderson. And there's the drive. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Dick. He dishes it to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Brown. For 3. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 9.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
52 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Oh, yes, sir. And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Pirtle finds McDaniel. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Dick. The kick out to Brown. Off target from outside. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And here's Trent outside. That shot misses. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And a classic, the bank shot. Very popular at one time. Brett, what happened to him?
I think the only time you really see it, Kevin, is when guys are going in for layups at full speed and trying to take some of that speed off the basketball. But guys really just don't get the ball in possession where they're going to use a good angle off the glass. Those are usually mid-range shots. How many of those do you see?
So the Raptors 5 right now. Scotty Barnes is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then it's Barrett. And it's quickly in at the point. Olynyk, a screen on Brogdon with the drive. Barrett the pass to Temple. And here's Olynyk from the arc. Barnes kicks to Quickly. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Quickly against Brogdon. A kick out to Simons. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors trail by 8. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Fires the 3, and Simons is good for 3. Simons has got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Screen by Olynyk. 90 seconds now into the second half. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Into the lane. Temple the pass to Barrett. Raptors need to get a shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
And then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
Simon's on the wing, quickly covering. Walker is screen on quickly.
Simon's learning some of the tricks from Lillard there. He gets the defense to bite on the pump fake and draws the foul.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night, and he makes the first. HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Temple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, the NBA created newly designed trophies to honor the major player awards. Each is named after an NBA legend, including Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, John Havlicek, and George Mikan. And Kevin, while the honor itself will always matter most, having some hardware with a famous player name isn't hurting anybody's hopes. Back to you.
I agree, David. Thank you. Trailblazers leading by 9. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Grant outside. He kicks to Walker. Back to Grant. There's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Robert Williams is checked in for 8. Murray comes in for Grant. Sharp's checked in for Anthony Simon. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Trent setting the pick for Brown. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Pass to Sharp. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sharp's got 8.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The drive by Henderson. There's the pass to Sharp. And he converts the layup. Sharp's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Henderson. He's got 5. Murray outside. Right wing. Here's Kamara. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors trail by 11. Brown the pass to Pirtle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Robert Williams.
And it's difficult to stay down on Pirtle's pump fake. He really exploits defenders with it.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. Henderson outside. 4 seconds left.
motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. Some changes for Toronto.
At the line for two, Henderson.
Both free throws good from Henderson. Quickly with it, with 1 on the clock. And so it's Portland. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Walker out there with Grant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Pass to Simons. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Going inside. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Grant dishes to Walker. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Here's Quickly. When we talk about Emmanuel Quickly, Brent, his last name really describes him well, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is fast, a source of immediate energy that provides this team a spark, especially on offense. This guy can be really aggressive.
And Quickly drops them both. And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
And the slam dunk by Simon.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number with the way he's got it going here.
Quickly finds Barnes. Quickly against Brogdon. For three, Barrett trains the three-pointer.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That's foul number 2 for him. Sharps checked in for the Trailblazers.
First team foul. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers. Number 17. Checked in.
Grant outside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, Grant not flustered with that. Staying with it around the basket. Ignores the defense and scores.
Pass to Barrett from downtown. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Grant. Grant's got 3 assists in the game.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing. Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Sharp. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Good on the shot. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a lot of hard work in the offseason for Jeremy Grant to become better at the mid-range, finding some footing there.
And Barrett gets it to go. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Sharp. Defense right. Whoa! And that's a rugged play.
Exceptional athleticism from Sharp, just rocketing off the floor.
Quickly kicks to Olynyk. Olynyk, a screen on Walker. The drive by Barnes. In the corner, it's Temple. The tray. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Trailblazers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Simons.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now this kid's got some flair. Barrett, not one to back down.
Passes to Sharp. Walker is screened on quickly. Here's Sharp. Toronto grabs the miss.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Blazers ball.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Simons finds Ayton. Here's Grant. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Edwards slams it in.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Grant attacks. Outside Brogdon. Back to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. Over Edwards. Grant's shot is off. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
And BA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing what is to his strength, which is get out and transition, give yourself an easy opportunity.
Edwards against Simons. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Going inside, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Simons outside. Grant outside. From deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And it's powered home by Towns.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Here's Brogdon driving to the basket, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And that one falls for Brogdon. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, the team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Grant from the arc. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
Pass to Conley. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And it's Simons missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The kick out to Conley. Simons with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. And here's Grant from the arc. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Grant's got 8.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Shot is good by Edwards.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Towns. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
4 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Grant.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Down low. And stolen by Gobert. And he's all alone. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
The drive by Brogdon. And here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The shot. That one's wide left.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Brogdon. Grant outside. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Simons against Edwards. Grant, the pass to Simons. Outside for Grant. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Grant's got 14.
And for so many teams in the NBA.
Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time.
Half the basket!
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen,
It's been all about Jeremy Grant for the Trailblazers. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
On the court for Minnesota. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the point. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Kamare. Takes the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Counted from distance.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Edwards looking for an opening. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Sharp. The 3 is up. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Conley against Henderson. Williams a screen on Conley. Henderson the pass to Sharp. Back to Henderson. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Sharp, guarded by Edwards. Williams.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
The kick out to Conley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Robert Williams picks up one. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
BA, just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Henderson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Kamare. Back to Sharp. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
And that one misses. It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yep, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Kamari from outside the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Gobert passes to Conley. From behind the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. Give him 8. No good with the triple. Left side, Edwards. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And the Timberwolves call time here.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. .43 seconds left in the second period. Towns against Walker. Here's Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Tries the spin move. Fires high post. Shoots over Ayton. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Brogdon, the pass to Simons. 19 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. The kick out to Walker. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
7 seconds left to play in the half. Simon's shot is good. Simon's got his first points in this one.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got Walker, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Grant with a screen on Morris. Pass to Grant. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Well, to me, Jeremy Grant is getting more and more confident and assured as an offensive player. He's starting to feel himself a little bit, guys.
There's the drive. Here's Anderson. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Walker, a screen on Morris. Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon getting inside.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Morris passes to Anderson. On the wing, Alexander Walker. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
A big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Takes a step back. Morris against Brogdon. Simons, a screen on Morris. Brogdon, the pass to Simons. The kick out to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Grant finds Simons. And it's Portland scoring again.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Here's Morris. On the wing, Alexander Walker. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ayton with the defensive effort. Grant outside. Inside. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Grant. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
And Minnesota calls time here. Both teams will make substitutions. And Towns has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. From deep, Conley hits the trifecta. Conley's got 10 points.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
Pass to Sharp. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Sharp driving in.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Sharp. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Launches a 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Murray from outside drills it from deep. Murray's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Oh!
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
Here's Sharp. 12 points for him. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Here's McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Now here's Henderson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And a two-handed jam.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Pass to Conley. Over to the left wing. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer Sharp. Fires from deep. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at point guard. Simons outside. Pass to Walker. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Walker's got his first 2 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Back to Towns. Conley finds Gobert. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And Edwards, here we go. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Portland's shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Grant the screen. Outside Brogdon. Simons outside. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Here's the pick. Simons passes to Grant. Grant the screen. For 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Well, the jump shot's starting to come along for Jeremy Grant. He's got to continue to work this aspect of his game.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Count it. Edwards has got 9 points here in the 2nd half.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
Ayton finds Walker. Here's Brogdon. He's guarded by Conley. Grant with a screen on Conley. Grant outside. Walker passes to Grant. To the inside. The shake. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Pass to Conley. Up and in on the layup.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Now Grant. Back to Simons. To the middle. Here's Walker. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
For 3, Conley. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Out to Simons. Grant with a screen on Conley. Back to Grant. 6 to shoot. Minnesota with a rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Towns, right side. Conley passes to Edwards. Grant with a steal. Simons with it. He's picked up by Conley. A minute 9 left in the 4th quarter. Grant against Conley. Simons has the open look. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he can turn this into a three-point play.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Trailblazers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jeremy Grant.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Guys, that is what you call two physical, hard-earned points from Karl-Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
From deep three-point land. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Walker.
Man, oh man, that's just absurd range. He can pull it up and hit it from just about anywhere.
Fires from way outside. And Ayton pulls it down. There's Simons with a three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second.
matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now, here's Quickly. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Here's Towns. Back to McDaniel. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Quickly with a wide-open look. Hits it from three-point range. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Quickly. Barrett setting a pick for Quickly. No good with the triple. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
Quickly against Conley. The shot's good from Quickly. 8 points for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Here's Quickly. Gobert with the block. Here's Edwards. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And there's the pass to Temple. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Right side, Conley. It's stolen by Barrett. And here's Barnes for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Trusting his mechanics, Barnes puts the shot right up.
Towns for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Quickly. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Gobert can't hit.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good quickly.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Conley finds Edwards. Here's Gobert. Olynyk is covering and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Quickly up top, covered by Conley, and it's Quickly missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves, trailing by 10. Count it.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. And Olynyk kicks to Barnes. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Left side, Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Good. Quickly's got 16.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Edwards. Oh, he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. What?
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Passes it to Pirtle. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Towns. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance for Emmanuel Quickly. He has been the story for Toronto. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels in at the three. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to 7. Good work from McDaniels.
Exceptional pass from Conley. Love seeing him involve his guys like this.
Round with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Trent with the wide open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burn. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here is Conley. Scoreless thus far. Here's the three. And they recover it. Pirtle with the steal. Feeds it to McDaniels. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Lets it go from deep. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
A nice shot by Brown.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
Right at the free throw line. No good off the back of the rim. Raptors leading by 11. Trent kicks to McDaniels. Brown wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Brown's got 11.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
They get the rebound. Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. Kept alive, Minnesota. Towns for three. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And how about the game from Towns? So the combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
McDaniels finds Pirtle. Here's Dick. Trent outside. 5 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's McDaniels. Tight defense on him. Towns wide open. Tries again. Out to Conley. Lets it go with a three. Nailed from three-point land. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Brown the pass to McDaniels. Gobert with the block.
Gobert is referred to as the Stifle Tower for a reason. He's an elite shot blocker. That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition three.
There's Brown with the three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his sixth rebound on the night. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Karl-Anthony Towns.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on an 11-2 run. Back to Conley. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the left wing. Brown outside. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 5. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Conley's shot is off. Brown outside. Oh, drew the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything.
The previous play is under review.
Play reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double checking, and the game continues on.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. There's 14 seconds left here in the second. It's Edwards on the wing. 7 points in the game. 1 second left.
What length from Scotty Barnes, a tough defender.
And so it's Toronto in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickley.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
We've got Kelly Olynyk, Emmanuel Quickley out there with Garrett Temple. Then it's Barrett, and it's Barnes, and at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
I like the focus from Scotty Barnes. He nailed that 3. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Inside. Here's Temple. A 3-pointer off the mark.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
The Timberwolves gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Temple gets the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Barnes kicks to Olynyk. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
Defensively, you want to make Olynyk put it on the floor. Otherwise, he'll bury you.
Barnes outside. Shoots the three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is what happens when you give Nickeil Alexander Walker the lane. Dunk.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 13-point game. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Over quickly. Another miss by Conley.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. And here's Edwards from the arc. Offensive rebound. McDaniels finds Conley. Launches a three. Another miss by Conley.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Pass to Olynyk. Out left of the wing. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Temple's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for Toronto. And here's Conley outside. The shot, no good. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 16-4 run. And it's quickly missing. Timberwolves trail by 17. Stolen by Quickly. Barrett inside the three-point line. The quick look, no good that time. Now, here's McDaniels. Barrett covering, and the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Takes it inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Quickly with it. Conley picks him up. The three from Barnes. Trains it from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 13.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Temple. The three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 18. Towns for three. Made that one. It's his seventh of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And he sinks the second. Raptors leading by 14. Brown drives in. Stolen by McDaniels. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 14 points for him.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Toronto. Their lead at 11 points to end the... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the three. There's Brown with the three. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Timberwolves trail by 11. It's Trent on the wing. Brown sets a screen for Trent. To the middle. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Trent. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Pirtle kicks to Brown. Here's McDaniels. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup. Toronto leading by 11. Pirtle finds Brown. All alone. And he gets it to go. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Dick sets a screen for Brown over Conley. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Shot by McDaniels, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Trent gets the bucket.
Do not leave him open in the corner. Gary Trent Jr., he nails it.
Towns kicks to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Conley gets the bucket.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
It's stolen by Edwards. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Shoots it up. And he overshot that one, missing.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And the first one drops.
As the anchor of this defense, Rudy Gobert instills confidence amongst his teammates. They know he has their back.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Barnes kicks to Olynyk. He dishes it to Barrett. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. Six on the shot clock. Quickly, Toronto needs to get off his shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established the position there.
.153 left in the fourth quarter. Nobody near Barnes. Kept alive. It's Barrett on the wing. Offline with his 3.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Conley the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Temple. Toronto leading by 9. Barnes outside. Lets the free fly. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Toronto.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
Towns is doubled. Back to McDaniel. He kicks it to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And here's Barnes for 3. Barnes with another miss. And here are the Timberwolves. They trail by 9 points. Conley for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Barnes kicks to quickly. A 3-ball. Minnesota with the rebound. And now here comes Conley leading the break. McDaniels finds Conley.
R.J. Barrett. That's his 2nd personal foul.
Gets the first. That brings them within 8.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist to turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
Gobert with the block. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Walker out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Simons in at the 2 spot. Fires in the triple.
Simons seeing green there. They're just letting that one rip.
On the wing quickly. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. Out to Simons. Five to shoot.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
And it's Temple missing. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis. Took a substantial hit there, and Grant able to finish. Wow, that was a bump.
And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, it's pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
Hits the trifecta. Grant's got 6.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Ayton with the stuff.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Olynyk with a screen on Brogdon. Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Now here's Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. Now Portland with it. They've got a 13-2 run going. Brogdon up top, guarded by Barrett. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. And he jams it home with authority.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly. And that one falls for Brogdon. And so Brogdon nails both of them. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Quickly against Brogdon. Pass to Temple. Here's Olynyk. Puts up a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When Danny Ainge selected Kelly Olynyk in the first round back in 2013, it was largely because he wanted a big player that helped them space the floor.
And here's Grant from the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. Grant's got 9.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now here's Grant. He's got 9. Pass to Walker. Now Simons. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's Barnes. Olynyk for three. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 6.
Nice when coaches have a trigger man from the 5 spot. Kelly Olynyk can do that.
Inside. Here's Grant. Simons outside. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And he banks in the layup.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Here's Barnes. Following the bucket by the Blazers. Olynyk for 3. On target from range.
Well, Olynyk hits perimeter shots, so that's the advantage. Put him out there in space, and hopefully he knocks it down.
Ayton with it. Pass to Simons. Oh, sweet move. Blocked. It's been all about Jeremy Grant from Portland, hunting for opportunities. Leading. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Then there's Robert Williams, then it's Murray, and it's Kamare in at the 4. Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, "I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball."
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. Henderson outside. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Brown. Toronto trailing. Trent, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Trent. The 3 ball. And the 3-pointer goes. Trent's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Sharp passes to Murray. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Outside McDaniels. The 3. First shot won't go. Portland has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Portland again missing. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Pirtle up top. Williams defending. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Off the mark there with a 3. And Williams has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14. Sharp passes to Williams. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Jumps up, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Pass to Sharp. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Portland, no good that time either. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To win the drought. Sharp. That one's good. Sharp's got 6 here in the quarter.
An excellent transition player. Once he is on the break, Sharp is ready to take flight.
Henderson against Brown.
Portland foul. Kamari. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Trent from long range. They grab their own miss. Pirtle. Pass to Dick. Back to Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Over Williams. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Sharp goes in. Oh,
yes, sir.
Wow.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Trent on the wing, defended by Henderson. McDaniels from long range, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Back to Sharp. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Challenging make there from Sharp, having to deal with the contact and the close defender.
Trent against Murray. Kick out to Brown. And the Raptors, another 3.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Sharp. He's got 10. From deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Wow, Sharp just making it look easy.
And Trent the bucket on the assist by Brown. Trent's got 5.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Three-pointer Sharp. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we finished off 1 half of play. It's the Trailblazers up 6. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. They've got Kelly Olynyk. Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Temple in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Portland has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Brogdon. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have an out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So if you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold the breath.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Grant, left side. Count it. He's got 11.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Outside Olynyk. Olynyk with a screen on Grant. Barrett can't hit. Portland leading. Here we go, 1-on-1. Grant with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Brogdon against Quickly. Grant, the pass to Walker. Left side Brogdon. Grant in the post, guarded by Barrett, and he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Quickly passes to Olynyk. Kicks it out to Barrett. Here's Temple. Quickly outside. Here he goes. The three from Barnes. Sinks it from distance. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And a foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his third foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here's Grant from the arc. Trailblazers keep it alive. And here's Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Rebound by the Raptors.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Quickly outside. Driving inside. Pass to Barrett. Here's Temple, guarded by Brogdon. The three, Barrett. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
I know Barrett loves to strike from the corners. He just trusts himself to make that shot.
To the middle. Out to Simons. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Simons has got 11.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Temple. Still no points. The kick to Olynyk. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
It's not easy to create really solid coverage on Olynyk because of his skill and his physical play.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. And he nails the third. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Sharp is such a gifted offensive player. He keeps his foot jammed on the accelerator when he has openings like this.
Barrett against Murray. Outside Olynyk. Quickly left side. Pass to Temple. 4 on the clock. The three. The rebound by Murray. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Sharp.
Out of the way!
Wow!
What a slash there from Sharp. So difficult to stop.
Here's Barnes. And down it goes. 2 points. 10 points for him.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Sharp. He's got 17. To the inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
Good pass from the 2-guard. Sharp, solid at finding his open man.
Barnes, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Henderson. Yet to see a basket. Here's Sharp. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Quickly outside. Going inside. The three. Barrett knocks down the triple. Barrett's got 6 in the quarter.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Then it's Murray. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4-man position. Now here's Barrett. Back to Barnes. Here's Temple, defended by Murray. Kicks it out to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Oh, misses the dunk. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14.
Look how Sharp bounces off the drive, going to the rim full speed.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Quickly, right side. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside for Henderson. Here's Sharp. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Barnes with a screen on Henderson. Kicks it out to Barrett. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Now here's Quickly for 3. Barrett gets the 3 to fall. Barrett's got 9 points now in the second half.
And Barrett's teammates love it when he looks to shoot from the corner. They know how dangerous he can be from deep.
Brogdon, the pass to Graham. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Toronto, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Right wing. Back to Barrett. Olynyk with a screen on Grant. Pass to Temple from behind the arc. The shot, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Quickly against Simons. They set a pick. The deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Simons. On the wing, Simons. From the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Quickly from outside. Drops in the 3. And now just a 3-point Portland lead.
And Quickly is made for these moments. He takes huge pride in knocking down the big ones.
Pass to Ayton. From 6 feet away. And it's Portland scoring again.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Quickly against Brogdon. Barnes passes to Quickly. Back to Barnes. Here's Temple. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one. Wow, Brogdon with a huge shot for his team.
For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Barnes the screen. Outside Olynyk. Olynyk with the screen on Brogdon. Kicks it out to Barrett. Fires from deep. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Simons. Grant right side. Out to Simons. Ayton inside. Launches it. Laces one from 3.
And Simons saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
Outside Olynyk. Shoots over Ayton. The shot by Olynyk, no good. Off the mark. So it's Portland picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were...
Hey.